Welcome to Mind Control Q&A, a series of short videos where I'll answer questions from my subscribers. To get a question answered, simply post your question in the comments section below. You can also submit a question at my site, fredohill.com. Ready? Great. So let's go. We received this question from Mark via email this morning. Hey Fredo, thank you for answering our questions. Love your work. So here's my situation. I have been dating a woman for about a year now, and I think she's the one for me. For the past few weeks, though, she seems to be somewhat extra emotional. I really like her, but she has been somewhat unbearable lately. I want her to be happy, so what can I do? Well, Mark, so here's the deal. You should accept the fact that most women are emotional creatures. This is not a bad thing, of course. It's just that women are hardwired by nature to be emotional, and for a good reason. The first thing to understand is that it's not her fault that she becomes temperamental. You have known her for a year, and so maybe there are things about her that you don't know yet. Kudos to you though, because you understand that it's your responsibility to take the lead in your relationship, and you should help her to sort her out as much as you can. So how can Shogun method help you in this case? Well, there's this technique which is called the ER sequence, which Shoguns use on overtly emotional women. The ER sequence consists of two steps, the ER step and the P step. The ER step is the entice-repel technique. If you are a Shogun method member, then you should already know this. Let's go through an example, okay? Before that, however, do this for me. Click on the like button below and we'll continue with the example. Clicked like? Great. Let's look at an example. Some women manifest their emotional problems via body modifications. You know, like piercings and tattoos. Now imagine your woman gets a new piercing on her nose and it's turning you off. So you address the problem not by talking to her about it, which will only reinforce her need to express herself. Instead, you repel her by expressing your displeasure. For example, if she proudly shows you her newest piercing, you give a mild look of disgust and say, "Okay." This will set her off for sure, but you hold your ground, doubling down and telling her, "It's not personal, I just don't like nose rings." That's the repel part of the cycle, and then you can entice her by saying this. "I do like some tattoos though." And even when she shows you a tattoo, maybe a hidden one which you have not seen before, then act unimpressed. For example, you can say, "Not that kind." That's the repel part of the cycle again. Easy, right? The trick to this is to keep your responses short. Let her imagine run wild. Whatever she imagines will work in your favor. Believe me, because this is true. Why does this work on women? Well, it's because if she's emotional, she will want a source of drama in her life. If you can be that source, then she'll find you irresistible, and she'll need you in her life. And that is how Shogun method works. Makes sense, right? So now you know how to deal with a woman with emotional issues. Remember, if you're a Shogun method member, look inside Module 5 for the complete entice-repel technique. What do you think of this answer? Let me know in the comments below, okay? Remember to click like below and subscribe to my channel. For a free masterclass on how to use mind control techniques to gain tremendous power in your relationships, go to fractionationhypnosis.com. You can also click on the description below. Go sign up right now for the masterclass. Trust me, you'll love it. Sign up now.